Hello, hello. This is Creating Cards with Sherry. I'm Sherry, and I'm glad that you have joined me today for my Tickled Tuesday video. If there's anything that you see in these products that I'm going to share with you today, you can go to my store at creatingcardswithsherry.stampinup.net. Use the host code TNGVUPTS. You can go to creatingcardswithsherry.blogspot.com to get the details and directions on how to make this card. All right, let's get started. Today we're going to do something with our blending brushes. Okay. The colors that we're going to use are Early Espresso, Garden Green, Crushed Curry, Real Red, and Pumpkin Pie. All right, before we get started, I am going to first stamp this, and we are going to use the Early Espresso to do that, because we always stamp first, okay? I am using the Hello Harvest stamp set. I'm going to do another fall card again. It's that time of year, and I'm just thinking a lot about it, but I know soon I will be doing Christmas cards, so hang in there with me. All right, let's get this off so I can see better. All right, perfect. Now, I'm going to set this aside to kind of dry. I found out later on, or earlier, I should say, that they were, if I touched the wording right away, it smeared. So I don't know what brought that on exactly, but it did. I'm going to bring my Stampin' Scrub over here and just clean this stamp up right away. Okay. And we'll put that aside, and I'm going to put this leaf one back on there because I will be using that in a little bit too. All right. We are also using the leaf label and amber gem pack that comes with the Rustic Harvest Suite. And the suite has the stamp set that I shared with you. It has DSP paper and these. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, the die cuts. Die cuts come with the stamp set as well. All the different things that you can do to cut out here. All right. And when you buy the bundle of the die set and the stamps, you get 10% off. All right. Today, we are going to make a card that looks like this using what we call the Bokeh technique. And Bokeh is a photography word that they use. It has something to do with the way that they use their focus. And so in their pictures, there are some parts that can be like a little distance or a little fuzzy and that sort of thing. And so it gives it an entirely different look. So that's what I'm going to do. It's really simple. You're going to need 2 of the 5 1/4 by 4 basic white. One will be the inside layer and the other we're going to use for our card. The full base, the card base is 5 1/2 by 8, scored at 4 1/4. And the rest is all blending brushes. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to burnish this so that it stays flat. I also want to take this in my Garden Green, and I'm taking my leaf from that Hello Harvest stamp set, and I'm going to make one leaf, and then I'm just going to offset it on another leaf, and that will be the inside of our card. And I'm going to seal this right away. This cardstock is our evening evergreen. There, won't that look nice on the inside there when people open that up? I like to do that every once in a while. I don't always remember, so it doesn't always get done. All right. Now let's get going with this. I traced around the leaf on the notepad. These notepads are sticky on, the whole thing is sticky. It's not just, the one side where you pick it up and it's just on the one side. This whole thing is sticky, and that helps in this because you can put the whole image down and begin to do what you need to do. So I'm going to take all my colors, my fall colors, and open up. And then we just start blending our brushes. So I'm going to start with the green. I'm going to stamp off so that it doesn't get too heavy. This is our garden green, and I'm just going to do a little bit of it in different spots. All right. And then I'm going to take our pumpkin pie, stamp off again. I'll take our crushed curry. I think the blending of these colors is so pretty. All right, and our final real red. And we just kind of blend it all in there a little bit. All right. Then what we want to do, I see some spots that are just open here. I'm going to see if I can catch them real quick with some of their colors. We want to get all the white spots. Okay. Then we're going to take our sticky leaves off. Oh boy, there we go. See if I can get a hold of this one end. That might help. They really stick. They stick good. There we go. That peeled off a little better. Okay, and now then what we want to do is we just want to add a little bit to this to highlight those, but we wanted to get those images in there first. All right, a little bit of yellow, the crushed curry. Then we're going to do some pumpkin pie. And some real red. And our green, garden green. All right. And that pretty much takes care of it. I'm going to put just a little bit more in here. There we go. All right, and that gives us the image for the inside of our card, or the top layer, I should say. I keep seeing little spots that I need to fill. Okay. That should be it. I'm going to fold up these colors right away. All right. We're going to take our leaf that I just stamped, and I pre-cut my linen thread. I took 36 inches, and the reason I took that much is because I'm going to wind this around a few times. I'm going to slide it over to the left a little bit. Okay, that might be a little short yet. And I'm going to thread this right through there. And we're just going to tie this in a bow. 36 inches might be a little longer than it needs to be, but I always like to have more so that, oh, something didn't go right there. It came apart. Let's try this again. Okay. Let's tie the two of these together, and then we'll do our bow. There we go. That will help. Okay. Then I'm going to take my scissors and we're just going to cut this down a little bit so it's not quite so long. Okay. Then we're going to take our Stampin' Dimensionals, and I'm just going to put these on in the corners. And I'm going to put a few in the center to make sure that it stays put. Oh, there we go. And I'll take my card base and we'll put this right on top, right in the middle. Boy, with that green background, it really stands out. And that looked pretty. Okay, then we're going to take our gems. And we're going to use my Take Your Pick tool. And we're going to put some gems on here. We'll put one there. And one there. And let's see, where else should we put one? Let's put it down there. Okay. Then the other thing that I did to make this look really nice is I got my Wink of Stella out. And if you remember, the Wink of Stella gives it a nice shiny look. And so I'm just going to tap this and get a bunch of it all over the card. I don't know if you'll be able to see exactly the sparkle that it gives. You may have to just trust me. But it really adds to it. And then you can always take the tip of the brush and just go all over the place to give it that extra sparkle as well. All right. And there we go. Let's see if you can see this. It's kind of hard to see the sparkle in it. It's there though. It's really there. It really is a difference, and it really makes it look nice and shines really great. And it's just one product. I really like that Wink of Stella because it really adds some beauty to your cards. When you're making cards and you want them to look really nice, that is one tool you'll want to get. All right, this is our card for today. Thank you so much for joining me on my Tickle Tuesday video. You can go to my blog to get the directions on how to do this, so you can make your own card. And be sure to stop at my shop to get any products that you would like for yourself. I will be putting my information below in the comment section, and if you have any questions or anything, please go ahead and put those in there, and I will take a look at them within the next 24 hours. Well, maybe I should say 48 hours, because my husband and I are headed out for a family reunion, so we're going to be gone for a couple of days. But I will get back and look at the comments as soon as I can. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. You have a fantastic Tuesday, and we'll see you again on the next Simple Sunday.